Our guys are extremely excited. We're ready to get outside. After getting back from Christmas break, our guys have been working really hard indoors, just to make sure that we get back in shape after Christmas break and ready to go. And we are. Our guys are itching to get outside. The main focus is to get our pitchers back in shape, get our hitters accustomed to seeing some live pitching, live reps, and I think we're getting plenty of that done. So our guys are itching to get outside. I think last year was a good year for us as a program to make the conference tournament, to have a winning record. It really sets the new bottom line, and it allows us to build from that. And I think with where we're at as a program now, having done that, instead of just talking about it, now we can raise the bar even more, and talk about being one of the top teams in our conference, playing in the regional tournament, and even further into the national tournament. So moving into this season, we only returned 2 position players that played regular. Alex Bradley was our catcher last year, pretty much had to catch every game for us. He returns. He hit in the middle of our lineup last year, and it looks as if he's going to stick right in that spot for us, this season. And Lance LeBaron played center field for us once the season got moving on here in that spot, and he'll be returning for us, and a good overall player. So to have those 2 guys back, is really good for us to be able to count on a couple players that have done it at this level. And then on the mound, we returned Kyle Shildroth, who had a great year for us, kind of a swing man. Last season, we started him off as in the closer role for us last year, and he ended up earning his way into the starting rotation for us. And moving into this year, I think he will find himself probably back in that swingman role. Being from down under, he's tough to hit off of. 1 or 2 innings at a time, and we can use him multiple times over the course of a weekend. We do have over 20 new players that we recruited and brought in that we're really excited about. And it's not all freshmen, it's not all junior college transfers, but it's a good mix. A little heavier on the junior college transfer side, and I think we really landed some players who are going to be able to jump right in to huge roles for us and produce. A couple hitters that had big years at the junior college level, and a large number of pitchers that not only pitch at the junior college level, but were their program's #1 or #2 starters. So they have that experience on the mound that you can only get when you play. So currently, we're building 7 pitchers up to start this year. Max Bajitsky was Iowa Junior College Pitcher of the Year last year at Southeastern Community College. Has great stuff, and he's a true starter at the 4-year level. Matt Farrington was Illinois Central's #1 pitcher, threw a no-hitter last year against a good Parkland Community College team, and he's jumped right in, and he's that crafty lefty with a lot of life on his fastball, can throw multiple pitches in any count. He had a great fall for us as well. Position player-wise, we got new guys all over the place. We talked about Alex coming back as a catcher, Lance coming back in the outfield. Everybody else is going to be brand new. We really like how our middle of our defense sets up. Kyle Hunsinger has really stepped in and I think plays a true shortstop role. Has the actions, has the look, arm strength. Him and Adam Ward at second base have worked really well together. So it's going to be fun to watch those guys. They really turn the double play, lead the team. Great to have them up the middle. So we've got some battles. We've got a lot of new players, and we've got some guys fighting for position still. Even after playing throughout the fall, it's going to be an exciting first month of the season for us to see some guys actually compete, play, see who gets hot first. I really like how our schedule fit together this year. We play 49 out of our 50 games are regional opponents, which is going to really help us in the long run at the end when it comes down to getting that chance to play in that regional tournament. we're going to get tested early. You know, there's a stretch where we play 16 games in 16 days, and we're going to have to use 7 different starters, and all those bullpen guys are going to have to be hot and ready to go when we call their name. Same with our position players. That first month, you know, we're not going to want to play everybody every game. You know, we're going to have a couple different players at each position be able to step in and play and help us win. It's not just a tryout. You know, when we put a guy on the field, they have to be ready to help us win that game, even if they haven't played for a couple days. It's their turn to step in and, you know, give us a chance, find a way for us to win that day. So, well, every year I have high expectations, you know, and I think most coaches do. I look at it one game at a time, you know, and I don't ever step onto the field and expect to lose. Every game that we play, I expect to win. So I guess going into a season, if you take one at a time, I guess that's 50-0. But you know, we have a good group of guys. They've been working hard. You know, we made the conference tournament last year. We expect to be there every year, as well as this year, and you know, we'll have to earn it. But you know, hopefully we'll be there at the end of the day. You know, compete for a conference title and moving into the postseason.